Here we are doing another video for One Dance School. This is how do we set up discounts and upsell messages. We can fully customize our discounts and upsell messages based on what has been ordered and what is added to the cart. This video is going to walk you through quickly how this looks and how this works. And it works using the settings and plugins for our Virtuemart e-commerce solution. We're using shopper groups, shopper group rules, tax and calculation rules, coupons, and bonus rules. Let's see how this looks. So when you're logged in as a customer or a shopper, you'll see that we have the discounts and the upsell messages are following us around based on the shopper group we're in. So this test one user has one program already, and you can see that the upsell messages save 5% with 2 or more and save 15% with 5 more programs. And you can go down and you can see, yes, we have one program. And let's go take a look at what it looks like when we add 2 more. So let's add 1 and see what that looks like. So here we're going to add Jacob, add him to cart. And here we have the upsell messages pop up and it shows it add another 4 and save 15%. Add another 1 and save 5%. Let's add 1 more. Now you see the pop-up upsell messages are add another 3 and save 15%. Congratulations, you now save 5% on this order. Let's take a look at the cart and see how that looks. So you can see now we have the upsell messages at the bottom again, and you can see that we do have 5% discount applied to the order. Now, let's go take a look at how all this works. So let's go to the back end, and you can see that we start in shopper groups, and we've added additional shopper groups for 1 program, 2 programs, up to 5 or more programs for this case. Notice also that we do not have them as additional shoppers, so they do replace the default, which is when we don't have any shoppers or any programs that we've ordered that fit the criteria. Then we go and we set up tax and calculation rules. So in this case, we've added 2. So when you're in the shopper group, 2 programs, 3 programs, 4 programs, we're going to give you a 5% discount on your next order. When you're in 5 or more programs, we're going to give you a 15% discount on your next orders. We use Virtuemart shopper group rules to set this up so it's automatic. So in 5 programs, if we've gone and we're taking a look at orders with status paid, and we have several of those, enrolled offline payment, enrolled monthly payments, enrolled 2 payments, enrolled full payments, if it fits the criteria of we have 5 products that we've purchased that are in the category recreational and other criteria, you'll see that we remove you from any other of the affected shopper groups and we assign you to 5 or more programs. Likewise, at the bottom, when you get to the default level, you'll see that if we don't have any products, what we're going to do is we're going to remove you from all of these and we're going to put you back in the default shopper group. That way you don't get any discounts. When these rules are applied automatically, when we make changes to the orders and when customers log in, you'll see that my test users here, the first one has a default shopper group, meaning that they don't have any programs that fit the criteria. My test 2 user has 1 program, as I showed you, and if it was 3 programs, they would get a different message and it would say, congratulations, you now save 5% on your next order, and it's different than the one that we have right now. Okay, so now that we have the shopper groups working, what happens when you add more programs to the cart? So how we do this is we set up coupons. So in this case, I have 3 different coupons. 3 to 5 programs is going to save 5%. We're going to save an additional 10% that we need when we already have a 5% discount. And then obviously 6 or more is going to save 15%. And how these coupons look is we can set it up as a percentage and 5%. And we can also assign it to a specific category, in this case recreational. That way we can control what programs actually get the discounts. And in the rules we also set what programs qualify, so we can set them differential. Then the magic happens when we set up Virtumart bonus rules. So this takes a little bit to get the logic right, because remember, we're always working off the next order, and then when we're in the cart, we're working off of what has been added to the cart. So let's take a look at the first one, where you see I don't have any prior programs that qualify or products. So I'm in the default shopper group, and when I add 6 or more programs, I'm going to save 15%. The other level we have is when I have 0 ordered already and I add another 3, I'm going to get the 5% discount. If we go down and take a look at the bottom, when you have 4 programs and you're in the 4 program category, if you add another 2 products, you're going to be given the 10% discount on top of the 5% you're already getting. Notice that there's no other for 5 or more programs because they're already at the 15% discount level. So if we go take a look at this, the Virtumart rule itself, we can give it a name, we can publish it, unpublish it, and we give it the coupon. So this is where we set the coupon. So if you're in this shopper group for programs, you get assigned that coupon. And then there's a lot of other settings and a lot of different ways of using this, but in our case, we just set it very simply and we give it filter it by the category recreational. And then we also have upsell messages. So in this case, this is where we have the upsell. So if you haven't quite reached that message, that level, then we're going to show you add another blank and save 15%. And then the confirmation is congratulations, you now save 15% on this order. And that's how it all works. So hopefully that helps you understand what this is all about and how this all came about and how to make it work. And again, if you have any questions, please give me a call, visit onedanceschool.com, and I would be really happy to help you out with any other questions you have. Thank you very much.